In an ancient village nestled between mountains, there lived a monk named Li Wei. He was renowned for his wisdom and his serene demeanor. People from far and wide came to seek his guidance, hoping to find solace in his words and actions. Li Wei's secret, unknown to most, was the profound sense of gratitude he cultivated in every aspect of his life. One year, during autumn, the village experienced a devastating drought that threatened their crops and livelihood. The villagers, consumed by fear and anxiety, became distant and quarrelsome. They argued over scarce resources and ignored the beauty surrounding them. The same mountains, the same sky, and the chirping birds that hadn't left them. Reflecting on the discord, Li Wei decided to teach the villagers a lesson through the power of gratitude. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, he invited everyone to the temple courtyard. There, he placed a simple bowl of rice and a single candle in the center of a woven mat. "This is a gift," he spoke softly. "Every grain of rice here is a reminder of what we still have." He instructed each villager to come forward, take a grain, and express gratitude for something, anything, that remained a blessing in their lives. At first, the villagers hesitated, finding it difficult to see beyond their struggles. But soon, one by one, each person began to participate. An elderly farmer expressed gratitude for his health and family. A young mother thanked the villagers for their kindness towards her children. A child, naive but wise, showed gratitude for the beauty of the moonlight, which had not faltered. With every expression of gratitude, a collective warmth filled the courtyard. As the evening progressed, the villagers noticed something else. The bickering subsided, the air felt lighter, and for the first time in weeks, laughter resonated among them. Their burdens, once overwhelming, seemed a little less heavy. Days turned into weeks, and eventually the rains returned, reviving the parched fields and filling the rivers. Though grateful for the rain, the villagers remained acutely aware that all along, their greatest challenge had been their outlook. They learned that gratitude, like rain, could transform barren hearts and foster community love. Li Wei continued his practice, his smile ever present, as he saw the villagers grow and prosper. He understood that gratitude was not simply an act, but a powerful force, one capable of replenishing the soul and bridging hearts above any hardship they encountered. The once disheartened village became a beacon of hope, eternally grateful for the silent strength instilled by a humble monk who illuminated the path of gratitude. In a serene monastery nestled amidst the hills, there lived a wise old monk named Master Li. The monastery was home to many young monks who came to learn the ways of peace, mindfulness, and wisdom. Among them was a young monk named June, who was constantly anxious and discontent despite living in such a tranquil environment. Master Li noticed June's struggles and decided to help him learn the secret of happiness. One morning, Master Li called June to his side as they walked through the garden. He asked June to gather stones from the garden and place them in a large sack. Slightly puzzled, June obeyed the task and returned a while later, the sack heavy with stones. Master Li then instructed, "Carry this sack with you everywhere you go in the monastery for the next week. Do not leave it behind for a moment." As the days passed, June found the task increasingly burdensome. The weight of the sack became unbearable, hindering his daily activities and meditation. Frustrated, he finally approached Master Li and said, "Master, the sack is too heavy. It distracts me from my practice and causes me pain. I wish to be free of it." Master Li nodded gently and responded, "The stones represent your burdens, June. Each one is a moment of ingratitude you're carrying with you. Each time you complain or feel discontented, you add another stone to your sack." June looked at him in surprise, realizing the lesson Master Li was trying to impart. Master Li continued, "To lighten your load, you must replace each heavy stone with a light one." Whenever you feel grateful for anything, no matter how small, remove a stone and replace it with a leaf from the garden. This represents a heart free from burdens. Intrigued and enlightened, June began to practice gratitude earnestly. He found gratitude in the warmth of the sun, the kindness of his fellow monks, and even in the gentle rustle of leaves. Each act of gratitude made his sack lighter, until it no longer weighed him down. At the end of the week, June returned to Masterly with the sack, which now contained only a few stones and many leaves. His expression was one of peace and contentment. Masterly smiled knowingly. Gratitude is the key to lightening the burdens of life, June. It transforms the heaviest worries into nothing more than gentle breezes. The lesson learned stayed with June forever, teaching him, and those around him, the enduring power of gratitude. In a serene monastery nestled atop a misty mountain, there lived an enlightened monk named Myazin. He was revered for his wisdom and calming presence, qualities that made him beloved among the villagers living at the foot of the mountain. One day, a young man named Haruto, overwhelmed by his life's burdens, made the arduous climb to seek the monk's counsel. Haruto was known for his bitterness and frequently lamented his misfortunes, losing his job, failing relationships, and a never-ending stream of bad luck. Upon reaching the tranquil courtyard of the monastery, Haruto found Myazin arranging stones in a delicate pattern. He sat quietly, observing the monk's meticulous work until Myazin acknowledged him with a warm smile. "What troubles you, young one?" asked the monk. Haruto poured out his grievances, detailing every misfortune that had befallen him. With great patience, Myazin listened until Haruto had exhausted his list of woes. "It seems you carry much weight upon your heart," Myazin noted thoughtfully. "But tell me, have you practiced the power of gratitude?" Confused, Haruto asked, "How can gratitude help me when I have nothing to be thankful for?" Myazin gently beckoned Haruto to follow him to a secluded part of the garden where the air buzzed with the sounds of nature. He handed Haruto a simple stone. "This stone is your life," Myazin explained. "It feels heavy now, but gratitude will lighten it. Every morning," he continued, "feel the stone and name one thing, no matter how small, that you are grateful for. Then carry the stone with you, allowing feelings of gratitude to guide your day." Reluctantly, Haruto agreed to try. The first morning, his gratitude was grudgingly given for a sunny day. The next, it was for a friendly smile from a stranger. Each day, as Haruto found new things to be grateful for, the stone seemed to grow lighter. As weeks turned into months, Haruto's demeanor began to change. He no longer saw life as a series of unfortunate events, but as a tapestry of blessings waiting to be recognized. The gratitude he cultivated eased his burdens and fostered unexpected opportunities in his life. One day, Haruto returned to the monastery, his heart filled with appreciation. "I have learned the power of gratitude," he said to Myazin. The monk nodded, placing the stone in a place of honor within the monastery. "Gratitude, like water, can erode the harshest of problems," Myazin said. And with that, Haruto's journey was complete, leaving him forever touched by the monk's simple yet profound lesson.